minutes. 7 minutes. 5 minutes. I feel like the guy teaching might be better, but we can watch both. We can watch both, and I'm gonna make myself.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a
All right,
Wix website
let's
to
go.
sell them. I'm Noah Rosen, founder and owner of Forge.
Hello, welcome to PokerStars Learn. I'm James Hartigan, and this is the only how to play poker for beginners guide you need to start your poker journey.
Bro, I might need a lot more. I got the sign, but that's it, bro. This explanation of rankings. You might need that, though.
In this video, you will know the basics and be able to play your first hand of poker.
Hey.
And if you want to learn more, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Because I played, but I don't get it. But like with the sign, y'all say I gotta learn, so I'm learning.
So when we talk about poker, the most popular version of the game, which you see in movies, on TV,
Texas Hold'em.
and live streams, is No Limit Texas Hold'em. And that's what we are going to learn to play in this video.
Let's go.
The aim of Texas Hold'em is simple. Make the best 5-card poker hand from the 2 cards you've been dealt and the 5 shared cards in the middle of the table, or act like you have the best 5-card hand. So what beats what? Well, let's run through the official hand rankings, starting at the bottom and working our way to the top. The worst you can have is a high card. No two
So 9-8, King, Jack, no Queen though. Interesting, no Queen.
cards are the same, and the 5 cards don't connect in any other way. Ideally, you'd
5 cards don't connect.
like to have at least 1 pair, 2 cards of the same
I know what that means.
value. Aces are the highest pair, a pair of 2s is the lowest.
That makes sense. And then 2 pair would be the opposite, where you have 2 of the same
2
kind.
pair is better, pretty self-explanatory. In this example, a pair of kings and a pair of
No
6s.
wonder.
3 of a kind is also pretty self-explanatory, and it beats 2 pair. Next up, a straight.
Straight. Now, what the heck is that? Wait, was that 3 pair?
Pretty self-explanatory.
3 of a kind. Okay, so it's different. Oh. Okay. Oh, is it straight like you got 4 or 5? Could be either.
And it beats 2 pair. Next up, a straight. 5 cards in a row of different
5. Straight.
suits.
Not in a row, but you gotta say straight, from my understanding.
Now, an ace can be high or low, but no wraparounds are allowed. Queen, king, ace, 2,
No
3
wraparounds.
is not a hand.
So we gotta go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A flush.
And what the heck is a flush? A royal flush? I
5
think we're
cards
gonna
of the
do.
same suit.
Okay, I get
It
it.
doesn't matter what order they're in.
Doesn't matter.
Full house, also known as a boat, is where you have 3 of a kind plus a pair.
Now that is a full house.
That is a very strong hand, but it's still beaten by quad.
Because that's gotta be the rarest thing you get. You have all 4 of the same cards.
Officially known as 4 of a kind.
There's more! Straight flush. What the heck? So it's a straight, but it's all the
A
same
straight
kind.
flush is an incredibly rare hand. 5 cards in a row, all of the same suit,
I don't really have to learn these, I don't think.
and the royal flush is unbeatable.
That's the 5 best cards, the same hand.
It's a straight flush, 10 to the ace.
That's a royal flush. Okay.
Please note, your chances of being dealt this hand are roughly 30,000 to 1.
But I'm gonna get it every time.
And those are the hand rankings. To recap, it goes high card,
1 pair,
1 pair,
2 pair,
2 pair,
3 of a kind, flush,
straight,
flush,
a full
full
house,
hand,
4
full
of a kind,
the
straight
5
flush.
flush,
royal
flush.
There's
Got
also
it.
a downloadable hand rankings
Got
guide
it.
in the description. This is really
Bro, I got it. Okay, let's go back. All right.
to 1. And those
So we can go 2 pair, poker hands, high card. Oh yeah. And 2 pair. Oh, 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 of a kind, straight, flush, No, this is where it gets tricky. I'm gonna say it's. I say it's. I'm gonna say it's 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind. What was I thinking? It's the full house. I forgot about that one. Okay, now it's 4 of a kind. And then it is the full house 4 of a kind. Straight flush, and then royal flush. Okay, so I just forgot the full house, and I'm good.
Also, a downloadable hand rankings guide in the description. This is really useful to have by your side for easy reference when you're starting to play the game. So, how does a hand of poker play out? Well, let's start with 3.
All right. Come on, we just gotta pull up the stream. Is that really all y'all can see my elbow? Alright, I'm sorry. Had to check.
The important positions at the table. The button, sometimes referred to as the dealer button.
Now. Early. What is the difference between the spots?
And to their immediate left, the small blind and the big blind. Before any cards are dealt, they have to put chips in. They are literally forced to bet blind.
You don't want to do that, right?
Hence the name. The player in the big blind posts the current minimum bet, with the player in the small blind to their right posting half that amount. The cards will then be dealt in a clockwise order, starting with the player to the left.
He's getting too specific for me. I'm lost.
The button. Now, if you play online or at a casino, sometimes referred to as the dealer.
That's the dealer.
Button, and to their immediate left, the small blind and the big blind. Before any cards are dealt, they have to put chips in. They are literally forced to bet blind, hence the name. The player in the big blind posts the current minimum bet, with the player in the small blind to their right posting half that amount. The cards will then be dealt in a clockwise order, starting with the player to the
Got it, clockwise.
left of the button. Now, if you play online or at a casino, you won't have to worry about dealing, but if you're playing privately with friends, it's standard for the player with the dealer button to actually deal the hand. Once everyone has been dealt 2 cards, known as their whole cards, it's time for the first betting round. Now, because the players in the small blind and big blind have
Usually between... Is this true? Usually between 9 players?
already been forced to bet, the action starts with the player to their left. This player has a decision to make, based on the 2 cards they've been dealt.
You always just want to hold here, right? Like, be like... Toss 2 in, maybe?
They can fold and wait for the next hand, but if they want to stay in, they can call. In other
That's what it's called. Calling. It's called calling.
words, match the amount of the big blind, or they can raise and set
Y'all don't want to raise with me.
a new bet that every other player has to match. The minimum raise is double the big blind. And the maximum? Well, it depends on the type of game, but if you're playing no limit, there isn't a maximum. At
Probably because it's called no limit.
any point, a player can go all in and bet everything in
At
front
any
of them.
point? Man, if you do that right off the bat, you're taking my money that I put in if I'm the early guy.
If a player raises and everybody else folds, the hand's over. But for the sake of argument, let's assume someone raises and 1 or more players match this bet. That means we move to the next round and we get to see the flop. 3 cards dealt face up in the middle of the table.
It goes 3. I would think it goes 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, but I guess I take too long.
These are often referred to as community cards because they are shared by all the players. So everyone now has a 5-card poker hand, with more cards still to come. We then have the second betting round. The action starts with the first active player to the left of the dealer. And because there are no longer any forced bets, this player doesn't have to put chips into the pot.
What?
They can check for free.
That's bogus. That's OP. Well, they do get the first round, though.
This means the action passes to the next player, who can also check or bet. Let's recap the basic actions in a round of betting. Check means I'm not betting, but I'm staying in the hand. I'm passing the action along to the next player, and I will react to whatever they decide to do. Bet means I'm putting chips into the pot. Call means I'm matching the bet. Raise means I'm increasing the size of the bet.
I'll raise. I'll call. You don't say I'll bet, but you're like, I don't know.
And fold means I don't want to call the bet. I'm throwing my hand away and surrendering the pot. Remember, you can't check once there's a bet in front of you. If you're not willing to commit any more chips, you have to fold.
Okay.
So if we make it to the end of the second betting round with at least 2 players still in, another card is dealt face up in the
Hey, then you start going by what. Then you start going by what I thought you would do. You
middle
go
of the
one by
table.
one.
This is called the turn.
The
Each
turn.
player now has 6 cards to choose from when trying to make a good 5-card poker
Wait. So you get your 2, but then you have to. But do you get more cards?
hand.
Or are those your cards? So wait, what?
There's then another round of betting before the river card is dealt
The river.
face up next to the flop and turn. Now,
I don't get it, bro.
everyone has 7 cards available to them. Remember, the aim of the game is to make the best 5-card hand. This could be
The best 5-card hand. It's got 3 of a kind. It's got 3 of a kind.
a combination of 2 whole cards and 3 community cards, 1 plus 4, or it could be the 5 cards in the middle of the table. This is known as playing the board.
I'll play the board.
After-
Oh, I like that. I'll play the board. You can be like, oh, that's tough. You could be like, while you're playing, you could be like, yeah, I'll play the board. That's powerful, bro.
Final betting round, once all the bets are matched, it's time for showdown. This is where you finally show your hand. And if it's better than everyone else's, you win all the chips in the pot. Once a hand is over, the dealer button is moved 1 spot to the left,
I ain't got to switch it, so it's not like one player's just permanently on it. Now, I don't
meaning
like
the
that.
small blind and big blind positions also rotate clockwise, and the next hand begins. And you start again. So now you know how a hand of poker works. I'm James Hartigan.
All right, that was nice. That was a nice introduction. You know, I think I'm ready to go pro. Yeah, I wonder when something's actually gonna pull up in town. Cause like I'm trying to go pro. I can mute this though. But now we gotta rotate back to IRL. I gotta rotate zones back to IRL now. Ugh. We gotta go buy something that'll stick in our car so we can stream in our car. Gotta get cash. This ain't warm anymore. Oh, that means I had to come back here at some point again tomorrow. But, oh wait, if I just bring it with me though, we're good. All right. Okay. What if I turn it back on? Could you hear it? Oh, can't even hear it. Didn't even matter. Thought I was bleeding for a second. Ain't got nothing I got, right? As long as Amazon order ain't got nothing I got. I cannot let that be opened. That cannot be opened. Like, it is a surprise. June 9th to the 23rd. Alright, we're good. Alright. Let's go IRL. Let's go IRL. We gotta switch the spark up. Hold up. We're going IRL.